Hey, entrepreneurial clinicians, Jo here. Looking forward to sharing with you in another episode of This is Private Practice. So there was a question asked in a Facebook group that I visit, and I thought it was a really good opportunity for me to talk into the topic, which was how long before my event or my workshop should I be advertising it and trying to get people to sign up? What a great question. Because I don't know if you've been one of those people that have spent all of this time and effort putting a workshop together or a training together or a series together, and by the time you're ready to sell it, you've got no energy left. But you're so invested and engaged and excited about it that you put it out to the world with one social media post and nobody buys. And you're devastated. Put your hand up if that's been you. It's been me. And I've had to learn that that's not the way we do these things. So when you're answering the question, how long before my event should I be advertising? Please understand that everybody wants the rules. Everybody wants the checklist that if you do these 7 things or these 10 things, then your event is going to sell out. No. There are 2 common rules that we see hanging around. One is that you need 5 to 7 touch points or pieces of content to help people make a buying decision. And the other one is somewhere between 3 weeks and 6 weeks to be advertising your event to fill it. Excuse me. And these are great rules, actually frameworks, they're actually suggestions. And what I've examined and had people talk to me about, and from my own experience learned, is that these rules are often misunderstood. They're not applied properly. And then people love to tell me how much the rules don't work and that you're a failure and you're terrible and you're horrible and nobody wants to buy your stuff. So let me talk to you about this 5 to 7 touch points and what this actually means. Well, here's what it doesn't mean. It doesn't mean 5 to 7 social media posts and then you're done and your event's going to sell out. It doesn't mean 5 to 7 blog posts that you send out to your email list and then you sell out your event. And it doesn't mean 5 to 7 videos or Facebook Lives or TikToks and then you're done, which is what most people want it to be. I want to produce 5 to 7 pieces of content, blast those out, and know that my event's going to be full. Sorry, it doesn't work like that. You see, every person, every individual needs 5 to 7 touch points. Now, not every person is going to see your social media posts. Not every person is going to read your emails on your email list. See the unsubscribe button? Not everyone's going to watch your videos. Not everyone's going to see you on TikTok. I'm not even on TikTok. Don't invite me to TikTok. I ain't interested in TikToking. And these 5 to 7 pieces of content are there to help people make a buying decision. But if I need to see 5 to 7 pieces of content to help me make that decision to buy your workshop or your training or come to your event, which pieces of your content are going to be the 5 to 7 that I actually see? Because I can assure you that on my email list, not everyone opens the same emails at the same time. So one week, this group of people might open it, and another week, this group of people might open it. And there are fancy schmancy ways of being able to work it out, and there's pixels and algorithms and doodads and doohickeys. I haven't got time and patience for that. So how many people see one of your posts? How many people read one of your emails? How many people watch one of your videos? And are they the same people? And do you have enough of them to sell out your event? Yeah. So then you've just all gone, but what? Huh? Wait, huh? It blew your mind, didn't it? Blew my mind when I thought about this as well. Because helping people make a decision to buy your event, your workshop, your product, your service, whatever, it's not about rules, it's about relationship, the relationship you have with them. It's about how engaged they are with your content to start with. It's about how useful they have found your content, how interesting they have found your content, not just entertaining. Entertaining will get you likes, possibly shares, some engagement, but entertaining won't lead to buying decisions. You need to be informative, you need to be likable, you need to be trustworthy. So before you get excited about, oh yay, I only need 5 to 7 pieces of content, think about the relationship you're actually trying to build with your audience. Some people are going to be fast buyers. They are so engaged with you and so engaged with your content that as soon as you put something out to buy, they are there. Now, this is about 1% of the population. We all love those people and we want more of them, but really, I am a really easy convincer. Like, I'm like, if I want that thing, I want it now. But I am also the sort of person around other products and services where I might look at something 20 times before I actually hit the buy now button. It's got nothing to do with price. For me, it's all about convenience. It's all about, have I got the time and energy to get what I want out of it? But I'm going to talk into these kind of how people make buying decisions in another video. So some people will buy fast. Some people will need a couple of times. They'll be like, oh, there's that thing that Jo put out again. Cool. I'm going to go buy one of her books now. I'm going to buy that book of evidence. She talks about that a lot, but I've only seen it 3 times and I'm now ready to buy that thing. Some people are going to do that cart abandon thing, which makes us all want to cry. But they get distracted, or they've worked out that delivery and tax is now being included, or in my case, you're now charging me in US dollars and it's almost tripled the price of what I thought it was going to be. And then some people are going to want to speak to you personally. They want reassurance that if I invest my time, energy, and money in the thing that you're selling me, that it's going to do the things that it says it's going to do. I want to know that it's right for me right now. So again, these are all ways of building relationship with people. And as you become a more skillful copywriter and persuasive writer, or persuasive blogger or vlogger, you will learn how to do this in the way you communicate. But this is where we as clinicians have got to get out of clinical head and into marketing and human behavior head and go, what do people need to know about this thing that's going to make them want to come? And it's not, these are the features and the benefits. That's gone. Don't be talking that. We need to understand how this is going to work for me. What's this going to add to my life? I don't care how many credentials you've got after your name. How are you going to make a difference to my life? How are you going to make a difference to the things that matter to me? Which means you need to develop a relationship with me. Maybe not me personally, but this is why so many of us coaches ask people to do avatar exercises or ideal client exercises. This is how you should be using all of that information that you gleaned from your ideal client activities when you were researching them to death to help you write this type of copy, to help you build these types of relationships with people online that allow you to be able to take something to market and be able to fill it. So not all touches are equal for all people all the time. It's not a formula. 5 to 7 plus the people equals my event is full. It's not a checklist. It's a framework to give you some ideas. But we are relational beings. And if you are trying to sell to other humans, you need to understand the relationship that you have with them. So I'm going to follow this episode up with some more discussion around buyer behavior, because I think that's really crucial to this and I don't see it being talked about enough at all. So I hope you found this really useful. It was fun for me to put together. And until I am back in front of you again, go be your awesome